While moose might seem like the gentle giants of the forest, these 4 frightening moose encounters might change your mind and will definitely make you think twice before heading into the woods alone. Number 4. This seemingly harmless moose shocked the entire crowd when it nearly trampled a small child in the middle of a group of tourists on vacation. A small group of tourists can be seen admiring this wild moose at Snout National Park in Russia.
Он все-таки молодой. Девочки по бороде идентифицировали, что он дедушка.
And for the most part, the animal seems to be enjoying the company. The children pet the moose, and it looks like one of the adults feeds the animal.
О, он нашел еду.
Unexpectedly, the moose attacks and kicks a child to the ground.
О!
A woman rushes to help the child up, turning her back to the agitated moose, but the moose comes back and strikes the same child again.
Все. Оп! Все, пошел отсюда!
Fortunately, nobody got hurt, but you can imagine that everyone's hearts must be racing after what just happened. Number 3. Things took a terrifying turn for this man when 2 moose charged at him at full speed. A man observes a couple of moose running through the plains of a national park. The moose are off in the distance. The man doesn't seem to be in any danger. Unexpectedly, the moose suddenly change directions and begin to charge straight at the man. It takes a second for the innocent man to realize that he's become the target, but he quickly climbs up a nearby tree to avoid the moose. Luckily, he safely makes it up the tree and the moose return to appearing disinterested in the man. You can be sure this man won't soon forget this frightening experience where he came just seconds from being trampled by 2 moose. Number 2. These 2 innocent snowmobilers were in for a heart-racing experience when they battled a ferocious moose. 2 snowmobilers are driving down a snowy track where right in front of them, a moose is running away. Even though driving behind a moose isn't a good idea because it can tire out the animal, it seems like these snowmobilers are just looking to peacefully enjoy the rare experience and didn't want to harm the moose. Suddenly, the moose stops dead in its tracks and turns to face the first snowmobile head-on. The driver gets off the snowmobile and tries to use the snowmobile as a barricade against the moose. Suddenly, the moose charges and kicks the driver as the driver runs to mount the second snowmobile.
Honey!
Both drivers stand their ground as the moose attempts to charge again.
I'm afraid to shoot him.
Seeing no other choice, the driver pulls out a gun and reluctantly fires a warning shot in an attempt to scare away the beast. Shockingly, the gunshot didn't seem to faze the moose as it stood its ground, but thankfully, the animal soon ran away, leaving both drivers with nervous adrenaline coursing through their bodies.
Oh my god.
How would you feel after this terrifying encounter? Number 1. In Sweden, a man has only his quick wits to thank for not ending up in the emergency room after narrowly escaping being trampled by a charging moose. The clip starts off with a man and a woman already having a ferocious stare down with a moose that stands at least 6 feet tall at the hump. The woman appears not to grasp the seriousness of the situation as she runs back and forth trying to capture the animal's attention. In the blink of an eye, the moose charges at the man but halts when the man shouts while pointing an iron bar at the moose. The moose tries to charge again, but the man repeats his shouting, only this time waving the bar above his head.
mogę powstrzymać.
Thankfully, the animal retreats, no doubt leaving the group in shock about what they just witnessed. Do you think you'd be able to stop a charging moose? Comment down below. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more scary animal encounters, check out this video. I'll see you there.